Hi everybody, this is Steven at Spartan Printing. Today we are going to talk about resolution of your images. One of the biggest questions that we get here is what resolution should my images be? First of all, what I want to do is talk about what does that mean? What is resolution? A lot of us anymore have high-def televisions. Typically those are 720p, 1080p, and what that's talking about is actually the vertical resolution of the screen, 720 pixels, 1080 pixels, so on and so forth. So that's something that people are kind of familiar with. When it comes to print, what we talk about is DPI or PPI, which is dots per inch or pixels per inch. And they basically are the same thing. And what we're talking about is in a 1 inch space of the image, how many pixels are there. So the default typically is 200 to 300 DPI at 100%. So whatever size the image is actually placed at in your document, it needs to have a resolution of at least 200 DPI, preferably 300 DPI. Any more than that is going to be overkill. Anything less than that is not going to be enough. So I have a random picture here on my screen to illustrate the point. So first of all, we have this nice high-def image of this actress that most people know, and this image is 300 DPI. So what we're going to do is we're going to view it at 100%. Now this is viewing every pixel on the screen, so you're seeing every single pixel. And it doesn't mean that it's 100% of the image, because obviously this is not 1 inch across, but this is showing every pixel. So you can see at 100%, her features are clear, nice highlights showing, nice crisp edges. You can see the detail of her hair that's out here. And even if you zoom in to 200%, there's not a noticeable loss of quality. By comparison, I have the same image at 72 DPI. So what we'll do is we'll make this so it fills the screen proportionally. So we'll go to 72 DPI. Now if you look, when I flip between the two, you'll notice that there's a lot less quality in her eye, in her teeth, and we start to lose some of her hair. And this is actually viewing it at 267%. If we were to view it again at 100%, and this is where people will fall into a trap, they say, oh, it looks fine, look how great that looks. But if we blow it up so it's the same as the 300 DPI image, you can see the quality drop significantly. And as we zoom in, it only becomes worse. And actually at a certain point here, you can see where it actually displays each individual pixel. So this is at 500%. You can see a noticeable degradation of the image quality, especially in her eyes, her lips, her hair. By example, we can blow this up quite a bit, and you can see the difference between the two images, where we lose a lot of the resolution here compared to the larger image blown up. We still have nice crisp quality features. So this is something that's really important as you are working on your images, to make sure that you have an image that is large enough. One easy way to check if the actual resolution is appropriate is you can actually check that in InDesign in your links panel. It will actually tell you when you have an image placed what the actual resolution is. Now you can certainly work at a 72 DPI size, but for example, if we were placing this image this small in a printed piece, it would be just fine. The image is placed at 50%. There's plenty of data here for such a small placement, but if we were to place it this large on the page, you can see that that would probably not be acceptable for your printed project. So in conclusion, just make sure that your image resolution is correct. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. Thanks.